Hello, move in ways that work for you. So, we know that movement is integral to healing. And the biggest question I always get with movement is what is the best form of movement exercise? And I always, okay, I've just started to I knew this would happen. I was waiting for a call. I'm going to get this video over with and then I'm going to return the call. So, moving in ways that work for you. Biggest question, what is the best form of movement? And I always say the same thing, it's the one you're going to stick with. There is no right answer to this. It is always about moving in ways that work for you. That's going to change as you go through your day, as you go through your week, your month, your year, and your life. So as we move through life, our bodies want different things. We also might be interested in trying different activities out. And it's interesting. I saw a post recently where someone said they really didn't like yoga. Now, personally, I'm a fan of yoga. I do like it, but I couldn't do yoga on its own. I'd go insane. And I know a lot of people that don't like yoga. And yoga is always touted as the thing that is, if you're spiritual and mindful, you are doing yoga kind of thing. I just totally disagree with that. I think if you love yoga, great, do it. Whether you're doing yin yoga, ashtanga, hot yoga, flowing yoga, whatever. But if you're not a yoga person, yoga is never going to work for you. It's never going to be your thing. And it's not going to get you to that place that you're looking to get to with movement. So, and that is the important thing. So perhaps you're someone who likes to engage in sporty activities. Perhaps you like team activities. Perhaps you like a bit of competition in your movement space. And all of that is absolutely fine and imperative to your own healing. The only thing we have to be aware of really with movement is if we're doing something that's quite intense for the body, we want to warm up and stretch out afterwards. And that's it. The bit in between is the bit that you want to do. I love running. Running became a part of my life when I had cancer. And it was the first, I wasn't dancing at the time, and I'd always done a lot of dance. And running was the first piece of conscious active movement I started doing. And my body gave me very clear signals that it wanted to run. And the last time I remembered running prior to that was probably at primary school. So around 9. And by the time I had cancer, I was in my early 30s. So it was a whole new experience for me. And it was massive. And it was absolutely integral to my healing. If I had tried to go and do something like yoga or Pilates at that point, I may not be here now because it wasn't what my body asked for. It wanted to run. And there was a reason for this because it is a simple form of exercise. All I needed to do was put my shoes on, feet on the ground. Sorry, I'm moving around because I can't get the camera right today. Shoes on, feet on the ground, head in the air, and off I go. And I still love that about running today. You can do as little or as much of it as you like. You can do it on your own. You can do it with people. You can do it with music going in your ears. I personally like to run alone, but I like to be connected to my environment. I like the meditational aspects of it. And that was a big piece for me when I had cancer. So I have a particular fondness for running. I've even written an article about it for a running magazine about how it was a big piece. And I support a charity called Free to Run, which helps women in places like Iran and Iraq find empowerment and leadership through movement. So anyway, I'm digressing a lot here, but the point is get moving. Get moving, because once you start moving, you will become interested in other forms of movement. So once you start something, then you're making that connection with your body. And then from there, you'll get the guidance of do a little bit of this, do a little bit of that. I don't just run. I dance. I do a lot of free dance for myself. It's probably my favorite space in terms of the dance world. I run a carnival dance troupe. I teach dance fitness classes. I swim. I cycle. I teach bar and I love bar. So I don't do just one thing. And I would say it's not just one thing that's the answer. Ideally, what you want to do is get a varied program of movement into your week so that you're doing different things for the different parts of yourself. You might like yoga and you might want to pair that with running or swimming. Or you might like doing salsa classes and you maybe want to pair that with a Pilates class. So the point is you're taking care of your body, and it's not just the body that we take care of when we move. It's the connection between mind, soul, and the body. And if we move consciously, and again, moving consciously gets associated almost exclusively with yoga. And I disagree with that. Every space I'm in, every space I'm facilitating, I am in a mindful space. It doesn't matter if we're doing a carnival class or a dance fitness class. I have to center myself first to be able to hold space for all of that activity. So the answer isn't the thing that you're going to do in terms of movement. The answer is pick the stuff you love to do and then bring that mindfulness to the space and enjoy being fully present with whatever it is you're doing. And this is one of the elements that we look at in Supercharge Your Life, which is based around how I healed from cancer after being given 6 months to live. And I did that holistically. And like I've been saying, movement was a big part of it. So it's a part of that program where we look at your movement space. We look at setting something up. We look at what works for you. And if it's appropriate, we even do a session online. So if you're interested in Supercharge Your Life, it's a 6-session spiritual coaching and movement program. DM me the word super. It starts at $9.99. And DM me the word super for more information. Have a great morning, afternoon, evening, wherever you're tuning in from in the world. Bye.